Good morning, Steve McPherson here aboard the brand new Fountain Peugeot 44, about to debut in North America at the upcoming Annapolis Sailboat Show. This is a really amazing design. I saw it for the first time this summer at the dealer meeting in La Rochelle. This boat really incorporates a lot of the features and benefits of the earlier boats and kind of expands upon them, particularly as it relates to style. This boat has an increased level of fit, finish, style, things that really set it apart. And we've really taken to heart some of the things that our owners have told us about what they liked and didn't like about some of the boats, or some of the issues with the previous models. So I think most of those have been addressed really well in this boat. I'm gonna do a quick walkthrough. I'll try and make it short, maybe less than 3 minutes, just so you can get a real feel for the boat. If you're coming to Annapolis, this is a great opportunity to see the boat. This and the new 41 will both be on display. If you're not coming to Annapolis, and that's really the purpose of this video, take a look at the video. Happy to do more for you if you'd like to have more detail on the boat. And I'll be happy to do an individual tour of the boat at your convenience. No problem at all for me. The boat's here in Annapolis. I'm here in Annapolis, so it's no difficulty for me. Set up a phone call with you and come aboard and do a video walkthrough. So without further ado, I'm going to start the quick walkthrough of the boat, and if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the phone number or email that you see on the screen, and I will get back to you just as quickly as I can. Again, we start next week on Thursday for the Annapolis Sailboat Show. Welcome you all. Pleased to come if you're available. Please seek me out at the show. Again, my name's Steve McPherson, and I'll be happy to talk to you about this boat. Great. Have a great day, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Thanks. Okay, we're going to start our walkthrough on the interior of the boat. We'll move to the exterior shortly, but I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough. This is the 3-cabin version, or the Maestro version, and we'll take a look at all the accommodation cabins plus this main salon, and obviously the exterior cockpit. So here, let's take a look. All right, let's start the tour by just walking in. As you can see, a really nice, open, airy main salon. This new designed kitchen with an island. This is something that's been evolving since the 51, which really allows this amazing walkthrough into the cockpit. You can just easily transition either side of the island. It's just really, really nice. Gives you a really sense of flow and open, airy feeling. As with all the FPs, you've got 360-degree view. Again, look at the size of that opening. It's just incredible. 2 refrigerated drawers, that is standard. This particular boat has the freezer in the island. That is an option. The rest of what you see here would be the standard configuration. Here's the optional table. This is the raising and lowering table version. That's a dinette. This drops down. It can be made into a bunk. Or it could be lowered just into a cocktail position. The standard on this boat is a small cocktail table, so this would be an option. From the main salon, transitioning down into the starboard side with the 2 cabins. There's a forward cabin, which is where we're walking now. Full queen size berth, really nice light. You've got an opening port there. You also have an opening hatch overhead. Great storage here. Look at the bookshelves. And then you also have access to the forward storage cabin from this cabin. This boat has an ensuite head with a walk-in shower. Great storage. Again, this is in the forward cabin. We also have under bed storage, which is huge as well. All right, now transitioning into the hallway. You'll see here a large opening cabinet. This would be the perfect place for a washer dryer if that was something you wanted. It can be pre-plumbed, or we can do it here at ACY. Now continuing the tour aft into the large aft cabin, you'll see this berth is offset to make it easier to walk up and around. You don't have to roll over anybody to get in and out of the bed, and it's much easier to make this way. And it gives you a much bigger space here by offsetting the bed a little bit. This room also has an ensuite head and shower and lots of storage. Now transitioning into the port hull, which has the master suite. Again, this is the Maestro version. Turning aft, you'll see, similar to the starboard side, this is an offset berth, queen size, gives you really nice access up and around. There's lighting there. Those have built-in USB-C ports, and you also have a USB-C and USB-A. Look at this cabinet here, really, really nicely done. This boat has an optional set of cabinetry here instead of the standard vanity table. So this is an option on this boat. I think a great option. This boat has the standard head configuration, which basically has a head, a midship, and then a full walk-in shower just to the aft of that. So really nice space, it's plenty of space. And then you come forward and you have a standalone toilet. So the heads in here, these are electric heads, are optional. Fresh water, of course. Now we're moving forward into what is either a kid's berth. You can see here, it's offered in two different options. One with offsetting bunk beds. The other one is this bunk bed plus storage. These are all bin stores that basically are covered by a lee cloth to keep the things from coming out. This is the cushion for the dropping dinette table, and then you also see lots of storage here in this section. Again, this is the standard configuration. In the optional configuration, we basically move the head forward, similar to on the on the 45 and 47. So that would have a full walk-in shower and inboard sink and vanity, and then in the forepeak would be the toilet. I'll drop in a picture here. Moving to the exterior, this is the cockpit space. As you can see, just huge. This boat has just the standard non-skid. It's also available with wood or with Flexi-Teak. Both are available on this boat. This boat also has the optional swim platform and dinghy rack. Again, I think an option well worth considering. Looking around, this is an optional outboard sunbed. One thing you'll notice about the new configurations or the new models is these rounded corners and this detail, the stitching detail. Just amazing what they've done. It really upscales the boat quite a bit. Huge lounge space here and beautiful lounge space here as well. This particular boat also has the optional plancha outboard. This is what sets this boat apart. The best-in-class lounge and seating area on the upper deck. This is just amazing space. Again, this is only a 44-foot catamaran, but really, really incorporates a lot of socialization space. As we look here, you'll see the helm station with a triple bench. 3 people could easily sit there. Really easy to sail the boat. You'll see we offset the wheel from the sail handling equipment. That's purposeful. It's a much more efficient way to operate the boat without lines dangling or encumbering the helm station. All boats these days have an autopilot, so it's pretty easy to set the autopilot and move forward. Or if you're with a crew, also easy. Also really important to note about the FPs is you'll see where the helm position is. You can actually see all 4 corners of the boat. By looking through there, you can see, we've done this purposefully, you can see the port aft corner, you can see the forward corners, all from this helm position. I haven't moved from the helm position here. And of course, another thing to note is what they call the conviviality of this boat. You'll see from the helm station, you are part of what's going on the upper deck, and you're also part of what's going on in the galley and the lower deck. It's all open and available. Here we are forward. Again, incredible lounge space with a footwell. These cushions have backrests that ratchet up and down, so you can either be a lounge space or a seated space. Anchor lockers located there. We have the optional bowsprit, so that's for a code 0. One thing we also offer on this boat is optional rigid panels in this area, or rigid panels with solar panels. So it can be the netting, it can be a rigid fiberglass, or it can be rigid fiberglass with the solar panels. Of course, storage in here. This is the standard mainsail configuration. You'll see this is an opening window that goes half the length of the front of the boat. This is for easy pass through for drinks, cocktails. You can leave it open so you can have easy discussions with what's going on here. Kind of opens the interior of the boat up to the forward cabin or forward lounge space. Flush hatches all the way. That's true throughout the boat. And of course, amazing engine room access. We've gone to Yanmar diesels. You'll see that on our full lineup from this point forth. There may be some previous models that had the Volvo. That was our previous engine of choice, but we've moved to Yanmar. This is the optional cockpit fridge. Amazing seating space around the standard wooden table. Great backrests. Lots of room for guests. Well, that wraps up our brief tour of the new FP44 that's going to be debuting here in Annapolis at the boat show next week. Again, if you're not coming to the show, or even if you just have questions before the show, please feel free to reach out to me at the contact information shown. Happy to talk to you about the boat, happy to show you through the boat. If you can't make it to Annapolis, I'm always at your service. Again, Steve McPherson, thanks for taking the tour. We'll see you soon.